Hello everyone. Today we will talk about life path number 5. Very interesting number, very emotional number as well. As I said in one of the videos, there's a reason why we have 5 fingers. And that reason is this symbolizes the ability to change the world around us. And we have the ability to change our destiny in a way. We have that free will. Free will is sacred. If you also look at a human body, you have 2 legs, 2 arms, and a head, which basically, again, if you put like this, that goes for 5 as well. I mean, again, humans themselves have that ability to go and change things. So number 5 is exactly, if you look at actually Pythagoras table, it's right in the middle. It has the good connection with all the numbers. Number 5 are, for them, for a person with a life path number 5, life is a mystical labyrinth, and there's interesting thing behind every door. That's why it's very interesting for them to try new things, to travel. They have a great value for their freedom. They need their freedom. They need the ability to be free from pretty much everything. However, they do need to be with they understand the laws, the limits of the laws. They like to be free in the limits of certain laws. Of society, of nature. They're not go crazy. Well, hopefully not. But another thing about 5, because there's so many things that interest them, it is very important for them to set priorities. I mean, visualize something like a bottle with a bottleneck, and 5 would try to cramp in all kinds of things into the bottle. For things to get in the bottle, you need to prioritize things. You need to put certain things in certain order. You need to set priorities. For the 5, it is actually very hard to make certain decisions because there's so many interesting things. Every door has its opportunity. And risk. The people with the life path number 5 really like adventure. They like the risk. That's actually why there is a danger for them to run into like gambling problems or taking too much risk, because for them that's what kind of powers them. So those areas that really have to be careful, because another thing for 5, because of their so many interests and passionate, and they can inspire people. For them, it is important not only satisfy their lower self. For them it's also important to go for the higher ground and evolve spiritually, because that's if they only do it in vanity. Satisfy their needs, because the number 5s usually do have a lot of sexuality and sensitivity kind of things, because 5 itself as a number is actually the mirror image of number 2, which we talked before. 2 is a female energy, so 2, the 5 being the mirror image of the 2 is basically already manifestation of that female energy. It knows how to use it, how to play this kind of energy, the seduction, the sensitivity, sexiness. That's in the number 5. In job, for example, 5s would be very good in like advertising, commerce, in sales as well, because for them, sales is a game. They are very good in inspiring people, and people buy when they are inspired. People don't really buy certain things because it's a certain thing. In 99% of cases, people buy things because of a certain emotional value that they will have. That they want to have that experience. They want to use that to fulfill. Buy a car to move around to see new cities, to have that adventure. And 5 is basically that's the number behind the adventure and risk. Another issue with 5s though, because they want to start all these things and they don't really want to go. First would be like, as I said before, was to make that decision. But they also might run into big problems and depression if the tasks are not completed. If they started something, but it never happened, they might get really disappointed. And unfortunately, a big number of people with life path number 5 they kind of fail to unfulfill their missions. They fail to fulfill their purpose. They have those adventures because of some fears or fears that they accumulate in their life. There's actually a big percentage of 5s that don't realize their potential. So it is important. So if you're a 5, it is important for you to take that adventure, take that vacation or take that risk, but be smart about it. Don't go crazy on it, because if you're holding yourself, limiting yourself for a long time, that could be a problem. Because limitations themselves for a 5, could be destructive. I mean, they will just, any limit will destroy them. Even in a relationship, or especially in a relationship, for a 5 to have limits is deadly. They will basically die, and eventually, even if they agreed for those limits in the beginning, they will break away eventually. They need that freedom. They value that freedom. So if you're a partner of a 5, you have to set them free. If you love somebody, set them free. As in the song, the lyrics of the song says. So that's about 5. They need that freedom. It's hard for them to make the commitment or decision as well. So if your partner is a 5, give them the freedom. If you are a 5, try to explain to your partner that you actually do need freedom, and you need to have that emotional gain. You need to have that emotional dance. You need to have the adventures. You need to have constant change. Again, 5 fingers. The ability to change. The change is important to you, but don't go too much on the change. Because another thing with 5s, they cannot wait. They want quick results. And again, they go into stock market. They want the quick. They want to, bam, bam, bam. They want just quick results, quick things to happen. They want to change. They want to go into everything. Make a decision, which is still even hard. But they kind of run themselves into this kind of always changing process. So it is important for them to kind of calm down sometimes, sit down, and make a decision. Make a commitment, and do it. And enjoy it during the process. Make the game out of that experience, because that's important. So basically, that's a short description of people with life path number 5. The main idea is the change and freedom, and being able to realize your creative essence. Because 5s are actually quite creative as well, because they like that change. They the trade, the commerce, the advertisement, all this kind of stuff. They're good in the PR, connecting people. So. That's, again, just a basic kind of explanation of what the 5 is and some little problems that you might run into. If you want more details about life path number 5, follow the link. We'll have an article with more information of what life path number is, and what this kind of information can help you in your life, in self-discovery, or understanding how other people do certain things, your strengths and weaknesses, and things like that. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe, like, share with people who could be interested in it. It's not, numerology itself is not, scary or mystical something, things. It's just looking at patterns and seeing how things work together. And if you allow yourself to even, to use this tool, self-discovery, you can really see that it will really help you to understand life on a different level, to see a bigger picture, to understand, how other people work, how you work, and how all of this can actually fit in together into harmony, and how we all can actually find this, purpose of happiness, purpose of life, of in balance, in love, in creativity. So, once again, I hope you enjoyed it, and have a great one.